Hi everyone. I wanted to post an update on how me and Serena are doing. I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, and I think I should probably, post an update because I've been getting a lot of comments lately about the short cervix. So for questions like that, I just ask you guys to go to your doctor, to your OBGYN. Oh, there's Serena right there. Say hi. Say hello. Say hi. Hi. So that's Serena right there. She is fully grown. Say hello. Hello. Oh, kitty patos. So she's 2 years old right now. She's doing everything a 2-year-old should. She's just really fussy because she wants me to grab her all the time. Throwing a fit because she wants my attention. She already ate. She already drank her milk. She likes to film this. Serena, are you okay? Go with Daddy. It's okay. What's the matter with you? Look, why don't you play with your Pokemon? She usually plays with her Pokemon and Pikachu, of course, and her kitty is her best friend. Don't touch her kitty or else she'll get mad. She doesn't like that I'm recording with the camera and I'm talking to the camera. She's like that when I get on the phone, she wants my attention. So she throws a fit and I can't talk to my mom. There she is. Okay. So one of the things I also wanted to talk about was the Nexplanon birth control. So I guess an update on my life is I've been gaining weight and I have not lost the weight. Like, I tried to lose it, but it's just, it doesn't come off. And it's really hard. Well, basically what Nexplanon has is a synthetic estradiol, I believe it's called. And it sort of mimics progesterone. So what that does, it's released, the little device releases it into your body, so it makes the uterine lining kind of thicken. That way the sperm kind of die off and they don't, go and fertilize your eggs. And it also basically inhibits, it prevents the egg, from falling. I believe that is what happens. So, I mean, those are the pros of having Nexplanon, that, you have that birth control, that you don't have to take, the pill every single day. But one of the cons is that I noticed that a lot of people are basically angry about is the weight gain. And so they've had it removed like 2 weeks after, a week after, because they felt like they were going crazy. They felt like, their hormones were out of control and they would get angry really quickly. They would get nauseous. So I would suggest you do your research on Nexplanon before you actually implant it. My only thing when I had the implant was they told me that, it would be good for 3 years. And I figured, okay, 3 years is fine. That's the only thing I looked at. And then she also said, oh, it causes weight gain. But I didn't think much of it because I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's just the way you eat. But actually, it's not. You can be eating the same diet. I've read a lot of forums. You can be eating the same diet you have, but you'll gain weight. And I think that mostly has to do with, I researched it, and it says like an increase in progesterone in your body. So this is like a type of hormone that mimics progesterone, right? So say it does mimic progesterone. So an increase in progesterone in your body will allow for water retention. So that's why I always look kind of bloated. And I never thought about that. Like, I just thought, oh, okay, like it's just me, I'm eating all this and stuff. But before I would eat like this and it, I would keep my constant weight, but instead I'm increasing my weight gain. So it increases water retention in the body. So if you eat a lot of salty foods, a lot of fast food, then of course you're gonna have a lot of water retention, which is basically gonna increase your weight gain. So that's one of the reasons I just wanted to talk about it, because I kind of did my research and I looked up why, why is Nexplanon, the birth control, like why are people gaining weight? But that's what I noticed in my pictures, like I look like I'm pregnant, and it's the birth control. So I was like, oh, okay, well I have 1 more year of the birth control, which is perfectly fine, you know. So I just gotta wait for that 1 year, because after that, a lot of people would say when they remove the Nexplanon, they start losing weight. It's mostly because of the hormone. That's why, because once you remove that hormone, you don't have like an increased amount of, you know, this like progesterone hormone in your body, so that way your body is functioning normally at the normal levels of hormone that your body's supposed to have. But the majority of the people that I've read, like the forums and stuff, like they've said they gained weight and then they had it removed because they didn't want to, you know, gain any weight. They didn't want to change their diet, and even if they did change their diet, they kept gaining weight. So that's why you can see my double chin right here. So I still have the Nexplanon in my arm, and I just have 1 more year with the Nexplanon. But it's sort of like, want to let you guys know about it, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who have the Nexplanon, and a lot of doctors kind of like, they don't pressure you, but they tell you, you know, like, you should get birth control, you should get birth control, you should try this, you should try this, like the new type of birth controls. I don't know if they get paid to, like, you know, kind of promote these birth controls and have you get them. I'm sure they do, you know, but I mean, I unfortunately got the Nexplanon, which is, you know, it's great, but one of the downsides is the weight gain. And that's why I, like 2 days ago, I realized, oh, this is starting right here. Let me show you. Cervix is something that I really, you know, like a lot of people are going through it. It's crazy. I don't know why that happens. There's like no linkage. Like when I looked up, you know, why is this happening? There was like no linkage saying, you know, like, okay, this is the, you know, why you have a short cervix. So, I mean, when I do have another child, I am going to have to be stitched up. Probably take some other things. I know there was someone who commented that said they were on their 2nd child and that they had a short cervix the first pregnancy. And Serena's on the table. So yeah, I basically commented back, and I, you know, let her know to keep me updated, because, you know, who knows, I've never been through that and she's been through that. So if you've been through, you know, your 2nd pregnancy on a short cervix, feel free to comment. I mean, I would like to know, you know, what worked, what didn't, you know, how many weeks did you get to, stuff like that. Because when I do have my 2nd pregnancy, I, you know, like, or anybody else who has a 2nd pregnancy who has suffered from a short cervix, in their first pregnancy, they would like to know, like, what worked, what didn't work, you know, what should I plan for when I have a 2nd child. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, you guys. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.